Hello, everyone. Hello. We are alive. We are alive. We are alive. We are alive. Yeah. Hello, everyone. As you are coming in, be liking my video. Oh, I just put off my. All right. Hello, everyone. We are live. Coming, 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 coming. Coming, coming, coming. I hope everyone got notified. All right. So, list of let's get this list of level 1 schools in Australia. Hello, everyone. Hello. Okay, please like my video as you come. Yes, people are trooping in. We are here. All right. First of all, I think I added student visa to today's live section. I want to say something quickly for people that are waiting for their student visas. Someone sent a comment on the YouTube video. He said I I got admission to study social work in Australia. I've submitted my application and the school is starting on 4th of July, and I can feel the stress in her voice. I can feel it even from as far as we are reading that comment. I said I'm going to address it here. Girl, there is nothing you can do. But the thing is this: there have been a situation where people started even 4 weeks earlier before their visa come out. Okay, the good thing is this: if your study is not the one that you can do online completely, there is no how it will affect your visa. So for example, you know how you start school will approach you will do orientation online if your visa is not out yet, and they will tell you there are some of your courses you can start doing online lectures and stuff, but there are some that must bring you to Australia. So if your course is the type that must bring you to Australia, there is nothing to fear. School resumption date will not affect it. It will still come out. If they still want to give you positive visa grant, they will still give it to you. It will not affect it. So that will not be a problem. But if your course excuse me, if your course is the type that you can do offshore and be comfortable, that could affect their decision, because they will like, okay, now you are doing your course already, there is no need. Hello, Stanley. Hey, hello, Inda. Hello, Emeka. Hello. Hi, everyone. Hello. Thank you, guys. Please like my video as you are in. I beg you. What's the time now? 10:34 p.m. I should be sleeping. I am here. All you could do, let me preach. Today is Sunday. Let me preach. All you can do is to just click like. It won't hurt you. It won't cost you any extra data. It won't cost you any money. Just click like and be liking my video as I'm here fully awake to attend to you. Like my video. Before you ask me a question, like my video in the it's not increasing. Like my video. Yes. Like my video. Like my video. Good, is going. Like my video. A lot of people are online. Like my video. I know you can do it. Hello, happy Sunday, Shalom. How are you? Shalom? Yeah, happy to be here. Please tell everyone to like my video. I don't know whether they can hear me or not. Mohammed, how are you? Like my video. PhD program in health. which health? Can you give me a complete course name, please? Give me a complete course name. In which health area are you talking about, Stanley? What you would do now is that course you are planning to study. Go to the Skill Occupation List Australia. Find out if there is any, for example, health what? If you want to health management or health whatever, I don't know. So you go to Skill Occupation List and search the job title of someone that have studied that thing you are proposing to study. Okay. When you open that a profession, that's occupation, for example, a health administrator, let's assume, you go to Skill Occupation List, you find it or something similar to it that can be the same. Check the visa list. If there is visa 190 day, then that's permanent resident. If there is visa 189 day, there is a permanent resident. If there is a visa 186, it means his employer is all, you must have a job before you go for that. It's also a permanent resident. Okay, so this will guide you. All right. Hey, Somalia, let me tell you. The other day in Perth, I ate Somalian food. It's Africa. We have some Somalian restaurants here. Yeah, we like to, because my husband like to explore. Yeah. How are you? How are you? So Stanley, I hope that makes sense. Health research in diabetes or so then is a health researcher. Simple. Stanley, that is health researcher. So what you will go is to go to Skill Occupation List. Go to Google, Skill Occupation List, or you go through my skill assessment visa. You will see how I went to the Skill Occupation List and find your occupation and the list of visas there are there. The person is qualified for. That will guide you. Okay? I cannot be searching it one by one. Please, can you look for us a genuine agent? No, Tebe, I will tell you the story. Tetu. Tebe, I need you to listen to me. I have tried. Tebe said, please, can you look for us a genuine agent from Australia? From Australia. Okay. So when I started this journey, this migration thing, okay, there was so many requests and I thought I could pull it off. I made contact with so many migration agents here because their contact is actually online. I made a video to show you all of them. They are called Mara agents. They are registered. I made contact with a lot of them. They are not willing to. You know why? And I don't blame them anyways, no matter how I wanted them to say yes. Some of them that gave me attention, that explained to me why they cannot go ahead with me. Even partner, you know, I was like, I can give you all the guarantee. At least I will scrutinize these people. I will make sure they are ready before they can come to you. They said, Jane, we're happy to work with you, but the problem is this. People that are offshore, especially from Africa, they believe that the agent will give you visa because this is what they have in their subconscious. But forgetting that Australia visa is, the agent has no right over it. Okay. So what happened is that from their past experience or their colleagues' past experience, Tebe, I hope you are still listening. When the visa doesn't go through, the client will go and tarnish their image and believe that maybe they scammed them, though they didn't do their job or something. Forgetting that you can do everything still, your visa can be denied. So they say that mentality is something that is scary to them. It's better they work with people that understand that agent has no power over your visa grant. Okay, so that is why. Now, I took it upon myself to make a video to show people so you can approach them on your own. If you are looking for skilled work visa or sponsorship visa or something, approach them on your own. That video is on my channel here. How to find a genuine Australia visa agent. Then I also did one for study visa as well. In as much as I can give some people, some agents I know, they have gotten visa for people. Everyone on the list of study visa agents I've also shared. I made 2 separate videos, one for work visa and one for student visa. All of them, they are genuine. That's why I made it public to everyone. Okay. Yeah, so you see why I cannot pinpoint. But if it's for Canada, because those ones they still have their game. The agents still have their game. Okay. If you're looking for Canada, I have agents. I can, if I check you and know you are ready, because that's the agreement with the agent, the person must go through me, go through consultation, and if it's ready, then I can refer to the agent. They can do study, and with Canada study visa, you have open work permits for your for your partners as well. So you can go for that if that's what you want, or you visitor visa Canada, work visa Canada, and study visa Canada. They all do it, but Australia own, you know. And some people say, why Australia like this? That is why you want to come to Australia. When people say, why Australia is so particular with their things, my answer is that is why you still want to come to Australia. That's why I could talk to some people today. They will tell you, no, 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 no. I just want Australia. I'm telling you, no, 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 no. Oh, it's Australia. Okay. So that is why. All right. So, Teb, I hope I've answered your question. Can postgraduate work visa make a person eligible for? Yes. Yes, now Stanley asked a question. He said, I want to apply for vocational instruction. Hold on, Stanley, I've answered your first question. Let me answer this person. I'll come to you, Stanley. I've answered your first one. Let me take another person's. I am a Sierra Leone West African. I want to apply for vocational instruction. What do you mean? As an instructor, or you want to apply for vocational study? Kamara, can you explain that, please? Are you an instructor or you want to apply for vocational studies? If you are a vocational instructor, like a, what do you call it, lecturer or tutor or something, vocational blah 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 blah, is through skill assessment and stuff. But if it's a study from West Africa, I would say don't go. You will not get a visa. I see people are encouraging people to say the easiest way to come to Australia is through colleges, which is vocational studies. Yes, and they're telling people go and apply. Who no one said the visa process, you will not get it. You need to go for tier one studies, which is university level, undergraduate, postgraduate, university level, for you to get a visa if you're coming from Africa, from certain African country, or West African country are included there. So I would say it will not work for you. Okay, Stanley, back to you. You asked and said, can postgraduate work visa make a person eligible for PR? Yes. Okay, I've seen tons of migrants. I keep telling you guys, Australia migration system is very clear. It's straightforward from one visa to the other until you get your citizenship. Now, let's assume that you studied that you are a health researcher, and health researcher is in the skill occupation list as for 190 or 189. They are not employer sponsors, for example, or 186, which is employer sponsored. And after you are qualified for postgraduate work visa and you move straight to postgraduate work visa, and you've done your research for how many years? PhD is minimum of 3 years. Okay, so you study for in Australia for 3 years, Stanley. Let's assume you did it under 3 years. Now you are already on a substantial visa, which makes you eligible 3 years. Now, all you need is to move to your postgraduate work visa. Okay, shoot for your permanent resident. You are qualified to go for your permanent resident. Okay, from if you have everything it takes. So from postgraduate work visa, you go to your permanent resident. But in that permanent resident, you have to stay 1 year because you already have 3 years. You have stayed. So after 1 year you have stayed in that permanent residence, Stanley, add it to the 3 years you have studied in Australia. That makes it total 4 years you have been in Australia. Then you are qualified to apply for your citizenship. Does it make sense? Does it make sense? I made a video to explain about citizenship and also made a video from study visa to citizenship. It is clear. Okay, if you move to some will say at least you have at least 1 year Australia work experience, you can go to remote area, regional areas, and even see visa sponsorship and stuff, and go for your permanent residence immediately if you want. It depends on how you want it, but yes, postgraduate work visa, you can be there and go shoot for your permanent resident. Straightforward. It's clear. Boom, boom. You are there. You become Aussie, oi, oi, oi. 4 years. You become oi, oi, oi. Okay? And good luck. Tebe, I hope I answered your question about looking for agent for you. Shalom, let's hear you out. I want to move to Australia and I wanted to start the process by doing the skill assessment test, but then the ACS website is not allowing signing up. I think SCAC has paused their. You just need to watch out, okay? Do you sign up for their newsletter? Please go back and sign up for their newsletter so that when they start again, they will notify you. I think they had a lot of I know someone they just granted, I think last month or thereabout, but they're not taking new application. But it's just a temporary pause. Go sign up for their newsletter so that you get updates, okay? Or you keep checking at least every week, maybe on a Wednesday or Thursday or Friday, you check, okay? Yeah, it's a temporary post, it's not a permanent thing. You can send them email. Another thing is send them email and know actually whether it's from you or, because sometimes skill assessment authorities can have a temporary post. They stop everyone from signing in. Check there is a notification in their website, okay? Check notification in their website. And if not, you can send them email. Their email is always on the contacts, in the contacts, and send them email. Anybody can send email and they will reply you, okay? All right. Yes. Okay, back to what I was saying. Thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Waiver for employment nominated scheme. Can skill assessment be waived for ENDA 186? It depends on your occupation. 186 is employer sponsored permanent resident visa. Some people don't know that visa, especially people coming from UK. They thought it's temporary. It's permanent resident visa. That's 186, but it's employer sponsored, which means you must have an employer. Now, depending on your occupation, skill assessment can be waived because it is a progression from 482 to 186. But if your occupation is regulated, you cannot run away from skill assessment because that will help you that will lead you to your professional registration. So what is your occupation? Okay. And also depends on your employer too, because you must get employer for this. All right. Oh my gosh. Peace and love. What did you just write? Your name is in peace and love and you are writing me in. How much do you want? For what? Peace and love. How much do I want for what? Have I ever requested to anybody to pay me any money here now? Yes, Stanley, whoa. People don't know really much about Australia migration system. They see it is a gray area, but it's the most straightforward. Let me give you an example. We came here as permanent residents, okay? Remember I said to you, 4 years you are qualified for citizenship. But we came as permanent resident, which means we stayed on our permanent resident for 4 years. Then we went for citizenship. That's it. So if we have been in temporary resident, all we need is to be in permanent resident for 1 year, or depending, as long as it makes it 4 years, then you go for your citizenship. That is how clear cut it is. Clear, like excellently clear. Like a student you see today that graduated from Australia, did masters for 2 years, give that person another 2 years, making it 4 years, that person will become a citizen of Australia, if everything is clear. Now, I tell people that come here to study, please don't just come here and study and first thing you do is to rush to social media and start posting pictures and stuff. Know your next plan, okay? Don't be carried away. Some people will be on postgraduate work visa and it will expire. You ask yourself, what have you been doing? There are so many opportunities you can use. Don't just wait until it's getting to a few months to expire. Do something. Find a way out. There is always a way. I find. Thank you to welcome live. Yes, Mohammed, how are you? How are you? Welcome again. You're always here. Yes. Ayodele Sunday, I want to come to Australia after my BSc in computer science education. Please advise me. Computer science education, that education there. What do you want to come and do? Do you want to come for study or do you want to come as a worker? If you want to come as a skilled worker with any of this skilled visa, Ayodele, you must have experience in your occupation. Don't joke with that. You go nowhere as a skilled migrant in Australia without experience. Because most of the visas are point tested, experience is number one. Most of the visa that has visa, employer sponsored, employer must know that you get experience. When people that have 10 years, 5 years experience are going for that job, it's you that have no experience they will bring. Then if you're going for normal skilled occupation, you must get at least 2 years experience. If you're coming for studies, fine, you don't need experience, you go for your studies. And I would advise you to go for masters in education if you're coming. If you have money, come for masters in teaching, like teaching, not normal, not education admin or education by research. Education by research will not help you, will not aid your teaching registration because it's pure research. It doesn't have teaching component. But do masters in education as in teaching, okay? Then it means that you've boycott a lot of process in your skill assessment. Once you finish your masters in 2 years, you will go through the skill assessment or do go through your registration, and girl, you grab your permanent. Let me tell you, if you graduate here as a teacher or you do masters in teaching, you are going to permanent residence straight. Say it. I said it. I say it. Don't go and start telling them to you do MBA and stuff. Just make sure you get your out 777 7788 or 7 in all and come to do masters in teaching, girl. Your pathway is clear. Make no mistakes. All right. How can I get work visa in Australia? Kamara, please watch my video. It's a lot. We can't be talking this one today. If you look at all the other questions, you see the questions are specific. How do you get work visa in Australia? Watch other of my videos. So it depends on your occupation. See, Australia is not one of those countries you just come and said, I want work visa. There must be something you are looking for. There must be a qualification, there must be experience, at least experience, big experience. Okay. So someone cannot promise you and say, I'm going to giving you a work visa. Ask the person to work as who? As what? Okay, so it doesn't go in abstract. So when you tell me you want to get a work visa in Australia, work visa as who? What are you? Who are you? As regards to your profession. Okay? There are a lot of work visas here. There are employer sponsored and there are independent ones. If you have money, go for your independent visa. If you can afford it, go for your independent visa if you can afford it. You do your skill assessment, you queue in. When they call you, that's when you pay for your visa. If they don't call you, you hold your money. It's like express entry, both temporary resident and permanent resident. Okay. I'm not going to stay in this life too much. 30 minutes I have to go. I had a lot of consultation today, even though I think the people that missed their consultation today, they are newcomers in this page, and I was waiting for them in the consultation room. Wasted my 40 minutes. I feel like crying because time is of essence here. But now I'm receiving email from them and I can't say no for rebooking. But please, if you book consultation with me, please, I beg you, I take God beg you, if anything happens, rush back to the email you got and rebook, reschedule, okay? Or you just pop me an email because that time I'm using to wait a whole 40 minutes waiting in the consultation room without seeing you. It's a lot, it is huge. How much they pay us itself per hour? Why I go wait for 40 minutes inside a ghost room on my own? Then later you say, I'm so sorry, something came up. And no, something came up. You have your phone. Grab your phone, pop me an email. You have that email in the Zoom link you got. Just do it and save everybody's stress, okay? All right. Yes, whoa. It's straightforward. All right, let me say what I want to say before I miss it. So I hope I've answered the girl that is waiting, the lady that or man that is waiting for the study visa and is worried that study will start. That is not your problem, okay? I know you need to worry, but that will not affect you unless your study is the one that can be done online. Now, I hope you apply in any of these visa schools. So we've said before about study visa. If you're coming from a high risk country, and almost all African countries and these high risk countries, especially West Africans, Nigeria and Ghana and so on, okay, go for first level one schools, okay. At least level one school will push you up because you can't be from a high risk country then you go for a high risk schools like level two and three, you won't get your visa, study visa. But if you go for level one school, at least they have a good reputation. Immigration officer will say at least you're paying a good school is a good school fees, and this school has a reputation of taking people that are serious and people that will stay and study. You see that? Okay. Australia National University, the University of Melbourne, University of Sydney, University of New South Wales, University of Queensland, Monash University, University of Western Australia, University of Adelaide, Macquarie University, the University of Technology Sydney, University of Wollongong. Okay. Yeah. All right. This is a new list. Oh, it's interesting. Graduation, employment, ranking, and stuff. Okay, shoot your question. We'll go off very soon. And yeah, ask me your question. And how can I get? Yeah, I've answered that one. I am learning cybersecurity. Oh, Ayodele. When I hear people talk about this cybersecurity or data science, I am training myself for cybersecurity. Ayodele, I don't know how to explain this thing to you. Let me not bust your bubbles. But I like to tell people the truth. You know me. I say the truth the way it is. Okay. I don't like to give people false hope. Now, Ayodele, you need to know. You say you are training yourself for cybersecurity and that or data analyst. Now let me tell you. If it's this tiny training you guys do online, all this months training, weeks training, few months training, it will not get you Australia visa. I'm telling you the truth, the honest truth. If you want to study that course, if you've had your previous qualification, bachelor degree, go and do a postgraduate on any of those. Or you do it undergraduate. That's the only way it can be recognized. But if it's this 6 month, 3 months thing, it won't. It won't. Because cybersecurity doesn't have cybersecurity technician. Technician is for people that do lower, like vocational, like the type of training you are doing. They don't have cybersecurity technician or data scientist technician or something, which is lower grade. It is upper grade. It's just like saying you are learning how to be an accountant, you know. You don't have a accountant technician. You have office assistants. You see that? You have IT admin and stuff. But cybersecurity is a top notch of it. So it can only go for with a higher qualification, undergraduate or postgraduate. So I know maybe people in UK they can succeed with that or something. I see motivational speakers and career people telling you grab this, grab this. But for Australia visa, when you do your skill assessment, they will not assess that because it's below the level of this cybersecurity or data analyst. Does it make sense? It's just like a teacher say, I'm learning how to be a teacher, where they said you must have at least a bachelor degree. So it will not be accepted. You see that? Unless you have a bachelor degree or postgraduate qualification on that. Does that really make sense? I hope it does. How much chance are there to get an employer? It's competitive. It's very competitive. You're competing with people that has international experience. Because now everyone wants Australia. I'm not bragging. Even sometimes it hurts me that people back home now, the opportunity they could have given to someone that is coming out from Africa and Asia, the opportunity is now being shared by people that come out from these countries, and now they've been in other countries like UK, and they also want to migrate. So these are the people you are competing with now. You see, the competition is tense, it's fierce, because now you're competing with other people that already have international experience that also want to come to Australia. Yeah. Okay. They don't like where they are. They want to move. Everyone wants Australia. Funny. Uh, yeah. I'm an accountant. Accountant, go do your skill assessment, I beg. Inda, go do your skill assessment. And as an accountant, it's a high skilled occupation. You can't even run away from it. Go find that video and find your assessing authority and do your skill assessment. Thank you. I will keep checking. Send them a mail. Yeah, please do that and find out one. CPS via program processing time. Don't ask me a question in Jib. If you want to write a question, Berman, please type a complete question. Okay? Please, so it can make sense. I'm not in your mind. I don't know what you want to write. It's only when you write it very well I'll be able to answer. Someone with a work experience less than 1 year qualify for a positive skill assessment in the profession study like BAC. No, you won't qualify. Less than 1 year is too small. It has to be at least 2 years. Animal science. It has to be at least 2 years, okay? And it has to be in related occupation. Yes, if it's not in related occupation, before I bite my tongue, if it's not in related occupation, you should have at least 5 years, so that when they take the 3 years to make up non-related occupation experience, there will still be 2 years, which is a standard 2 years left for you to claim as your work experience. If you need this thing with Canada work visa, I'm sorry, I can't just give it out to you like that. You need to come through consultation, please. That's the agreement I have with the agent. If you're not happy to come with the through via consultation, is fine. It's okay. All right. Mohammed, I hope I've answered you. Elizabeth, please. I'm a registered nurse in Nigeria. I have my enclave. Please, what to go? You have your enclave. You need to go to. Okay, Elizabeth, welcome. I assume you are new here. Now, what to do is you go to my playlist. You will see where I made a comprehensive video on how to migrate to Australia as an overseas trained nurse, which you are. Watch that video. You will know your first step immediately. I am telling you. First step you do is you do what is called a self-check. The link is there. Okay, I'm sure you know I can't give you a link here now. Excuse me, in that video the link is there. So after your first check, they will tell you your step. The first check is not an exam, or they will just ask you which school do you qualify from, which country, how many years experience and everything. They calculate it and put you in a level, then tell you your next step and your process, which will involve exams and so on. Okay, but do that first. For what country is the working visa? Can an Indonesian citizen? Hey, 56 is too old though. How are you, good people? Good people, yes, it's for everyone. A lot of Indonesia people are here. A lot and a lot. Okay, I'm sure you know Australia is very close to you guys. But the problem is that 56, if you're above 45, you should be looking for employer sponsored. Looking for job online and see if someone will sponsor you, an employer, because you can't go through normal migration anymore, because it's 45 years is the max age. Safety and Ifani, health, safety and environment. Have you checked it in a skill occupation list? Go to Google and search Australia skill occupation list. Better still, check my skill assessment playlist. Watch it and it will show you how to find your health, safety and environment. There's how they, it's not exactly what they call it. I think they call it health health and safety officer. Yes, health and safety officer is there in the skill occupation list. Health and safety officer, yes, I remember. Please attend my question. Now I will oh, I have attended your question, Elizabeth. Elizabeth, don't 1 year. Oh, Jen, for the independent visa you suggested, can a person with less than 1 year work qualify for a positive skill assessment, for example, an agricultural consultant? No. Is it the same Stanley? How many Stanley do we have in this live section today? Eh? And these Stanleys, they keep asking questions. Long questions. Stanley people, what is this? Is a different Stanley now I'm seeing. Okay. Stanley, different Stanley now. No. Agricultural consultant is, I told you that occupation is in demand. Is in skill, is in scarce scale for since 2021 up till now. You must have at least 2 years experience, and it must be in a related occupation as an agricultural consultant. If you are going for different skills and you have qualification in agriculture or something, sorry, if you have a different qualification that is not in agriculture and you have experience as an agricultural consultant, it means you must have at least 5 years. But if you have qualification in agriculture, all you need is 2 years experience. I hope that makes sense. You can replay it. Okay. It's not for only for Africa. Who they talk that one? Africa thinking they are being marginalized. And you from Indonesia, good people, you are thinking it's for Africa. No, this is for the whole world. We have Indians here. We have Filipinos here. We have Indonesia. We have people from Africa. We have people from Asia. But I think these are the two continents that, that always want to migrate, I guess. Okay. Even though I will also tell you that, you know, one thing about migration, although you say you would think that people that move from you, I'm talking about the white UK, that English people made up a large number of Australia population. Yes, they leave UK. White people, I'm not talking about migrants, to come to Australia, mostly because of weather, and they pay as well is better here. So it's not really about, and they go through this process. So, but you will say that it will be easier for them because their skill assessment information can easily gather and stuff. Okay, but and their employment could be, they could be favored because they are, you know what I mean. But they still go through this process. Okay, all right guys, I need to go now. Okay, all right, thank you guys, and I will see you next time. Now please, before I go, can you guys like my video? How can you have a conscience? You come to this life and you take something out. Let me really be serious now and be so angry. And you cannot just click like on my video. What is the color of your what? Like my video. You ask me a question, I answer you. You listen to me, you grab some point. Like my video, you refuse. What is the color of your wickedness? Like my video. It will not take anything from you. It's not gonna hurt you. It's not gonna take money from you. It's not gonna reduce you. Just click like. Thank you guys. Thank you for liking my video. If you like my video, God bless you so much. Whatever you want, you will get. Don't give up. Don't give up. Keep going. I just want you to understand that migration doesn't happen immediately. As long as you keep to your plan, it is a process. Don't take it for granted. You know, when you are too desperate, that's when the agents will deal with you. Follow that process. Write it down and follow it. Don't be too desperate. Anywhere they advertise for visa, you run, boom, and go and ask how much, without even asking what is the requirement. What is the requirement should come before how much, if a visa is talking to, if an agent is talking to you. Okay, all right, good people. I will say it's not only for Africa. You keep asking that question. It's not only for Africa. Okay, I will see you guys again. Thank you for liking my videos. For those of you that have liked my video, I love you. For those of you that refuse to like my video, please like it before you go. Okay, take care. Bye. Next time I'll come.